हाय वेलकम बैक। आज हम फोकस करेंगे इमोशनल एस्पेक्ट पर एंड हु बेटर देन मिनाज जी टू गाइड अस थ्रू इट। सो हाय मिनाज जी, हाउ आर यू?
I'm well, Sonam. Thank you.
हमारा जो फर्स्ट एपिसोड था वो एपिसोड देखने के बाद बहुत सारे सीनियर्स ने आपको और मुझे दोनों को मैसेज किया कि वी नो कि इट इज वेरी वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट टू फील पॉजिटिव, लेकिन कई बार वो द पॉजिटिविटी फीलिंग इट डजंट कम फ्रॉम विद इन। कितना भी ट्राई करते हैं, आई एम स्ट्रेस्ड, ये लाइन सबको खा जाती है। आई एम स्ट्रेस्ड, आई एम स्ट्रेस्ड। सो ये स्ट्रेस होता क्या है?
Okay. Yeah, that's a very important question, Sonam. Uh, एक तो stress है, and that stress is not the enemy because it actually pushes us and stimulates us to do the work that we should be doing. लेकिन distress होता है वो inadequate coping mechanism जो होता है, जो stress से रोज हम जो deal नहीं कर पाते हैं. It's like in response to all the obstacles that we are facing in our daily life, and we are not able to face it, and then that causes us distress. So there's stress and there is distress. It's distress that causes us a lot of issues.
Oh,
but
okay.
but let's see, where does the stress come from? So stress is also emotional, but just not only emotional. It could be related to your past, current, और फ्यूचर वरीज और फियर्स कि अभी फ्यूचर में क्या होने वाला है ना, हमको कुछ हो गया तो कौन हमारा ध्यान रखेगा. ऑल ऑफ दोज वरीज एंड फियर्स एंड अमंग्स अदर थिंग्स. इट कुड बी टू डू विद योर फिजिकल बॉडी, योर स्ट्रक्चर. लाइक कभी चोट आ गई, या तो हमारा पॉस्चर ठीक नहीं है, हम शैलो ब्रीदिंग करते हैं, या जैसे बोन knee problem hai, back problem hai. So it could be to do with our physical body. It can also come from the environment. जैसे कि माइक्रोवेव का रेडिएशन है, सेल फोन का रेडिएशन है. आई नो सम सीनियर्स जो अपना जो फोन है वो इसी कान के पास ही रख के रात को सोते हैं, ऑल द टाइम साथ में होता है, तो उसका भी बहुत सारा रेडिएशन है दैट कैन कॉज अ लॉट ऑफ स्ट्रेस इन आवर सिस्टम. फिर दूसरा है कि केमिकल भी हो सकता है रीजन, दैट इज इनसफिशिएंट वाटर है, पुअर डाइटरी चॉइसेस है, हम कुछ भी खा लेते हैं, वी आर नॉट वेरी पर्टिकुलर एंड taking care of the food that we are eating. It could be food allergies also, and it could be also behavioral, like if you're not sleeping adequately, or if you have a nature which is like a perfectionism है, ऐसे ही होना चाहिए, ऐसे नहीं है तो ठीक नहीं है. It could be any family issues है. It could also be a simple thing as procrastination. We can keep delaying things, over time, and then that causes us a lot of stress.
ये स्ट्रेस के रिस्पॉन्सेस कैसे होते हैं? ब्रेन में क्या होता है व्हेन वी आर स्ट्रेस्ड?
So that's a very good question, Sonam. So when we are under stress, the survival brain, हमारा जो survival brain है जिसको हम reptilian brain भी कहते हैं, it gives us an automatic response because it's in charge of survival. तो 3 response होते हैं, एक तो है fight, एक है flight और एक है freeze. So let's talk about the fight response first. So Sonam, have you heard of the fight response?
एक्चुअली नॉट ओनली हैव आई हर्ड ऑफ इट, मैं वो देखती हूँ चाहे घर पर हो या बाहर हो. आई थिंक जो बातें कामली सॉल्व हो सकती हैं बात करके, पता नहीं बहुत ज्यादा आर्ग्यूमेंट्स हो जाते हैं. जैसे राई का पहाड़ बनना, बहुत सारे लोग झगड़ा करते हैं, लॉट ऑफ आर्ग्यूमेंट्स. या आई एम सीइंग एंड हियरिंग इट ऑल द टाइम एवरीवेयर.
Yeah. So that is one of the response, that is the fight response. Another response is the flight response.
मतलब फ्लाइट एज इन भाग जाना?
Yeah, but not physically, emotionally, mentally. And I'm sure Sonam, like me, you also must be having these thoughts many times that I don't want to know this person, I don't want to interact this person, I want to just keep to myself.
So this happens all the time, रोज की बात है.
Okay. And the third response is the freeze response.
ओ ओके,
uh,
फ्रीज रिस्पॉन्स जैसे एग्जाम्स में स्टूडेंट्स जाते हैं, बोले घर पे सब आता है और पेपर में ब्लैंक हो जाते हैं, सब व्हाटएवर दे हैव लर्नड सब भूल जाते हैं, स्टेज के ऊपर कोई फ्रीज हो गया, इज इट लाइक दैट?
yeah, very much similar to that. And it's like, you know, कभी कभी जैसे हम हिंदी में बोलते हैं सुन, गुजराती में इनफैक्ट बोलते हैं सुन मारी गयो, they you don't understand what's happening. Yeah, you can't function. It looks like your brain is not function, you can't do anything.
ब्लैंक?
Yeah, blank, totally blank. Yes.
ओके ओके।
Yes, yes. And also we keep thinking the same thoughts again and again and again. Like in the number of thoughts we are thinking, 90% of the thoughts are the same negative thoughts, and it's like a whole, you know, loop of thoughts, circle of thoughts. और हम same चीज हम सोचते जाते हैं, and then it's very difficult to break that pattern.
So how do we break the pattern? क्योंकि obviously we all want to feel good, so how do we get over this? क्या strategies आप suggest करेंगे?
So you know, stress response जो होता है वो from our brain, it's automatic. So हम control नहीं कर सकते हैं, it is automatic response to stress. लेकिन जो हमको उसके response में करना होता है वो हमको consciously करना होता है. We have to do that consciously. It doesn't come automatically.
Okay.
So coping up with stress doesn't come automatically. You need to work towards it on a daily basis.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So the first thing that you can do is have water throughout the day. And as I mentioned in the first video, keep having few sips of water throughout the day rather than just कभी हमको प्यास लगी और हम एक पूरा बॉटल पी लेते हैं और फिर सारा दिन नहीं पीते हैं. Don't do that. So keep having water throughout the day. Keep it in the mouth for a few seconds and then let it go down. Second thing, breathing. So breathing is supposed to energize you and also relax you. But you see, Sonam, that people are not relaxed nor are they energized. Everyone's complaining, you know, lethargy, energy nahi hai.
Absolutely right.
Yeah, and we are not relaxing. So let me show the right way to breathe, so then that brings the stress down. So you put your hand on the navel.
Okay.
So your hand guides your breathing.
Okay.
You breathe in from the nose and you breathe out from the mouth. You breathe in and you breathe out. And one more time, breathe in and breathe out. Of course, here yoga maybe this type of breathing is taught. It's taught in brain gym. We call it belly breathing. So after some time, what will happen is that if you just put your hand on your belly, you automatically start doing deep breathing.
And मैंने सिर्फ 3 बार हमने किया and I'm already feeling good.
Yeah. It breathing energizes you. Breathing is power. So yes, it will energize you. So this is the second one. The first one was water. The second one is
the right breathing.
Breathing, yeah. The third thing that I want to show you is called emotional stress release points in Touch for Health. And we spoke about Touch for Health in the first session that I took. It's also called positive points in Brain Gym. So the points are just above your eyebrows.
Right here.
Right here, yes. And you just hold your hand like this on top of your forehead. Okay. Very, very light pressure. Okay. जैसे कि butterfly wings pressure, you know, itna light pressure.
Gentle.
Very gentle, very light. And we do the same breathing जो हमने पहले किया. Breathe in through the nose and breathe out through the mouth. And now can you see if you can, when you're breathing in through the nose, can you touch your tongue to the roof of the mouth? And let go when you breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. And I have shown you only 3 breaths, but you can do this as many times as you want throughout the day. How do you feel, Sona?
You can tell from my face, I feel absolutely relaxed.
Yes.
Absolutely relaxed.
You look more fresh now.
Wow.
Yeah. when I do all of these things, and then what I do is sometimes what I do is I have this drawing of my hand.
Wow. Wow.
So I do this drawing, and then I see okay, मेरे हाथ में क्या है? Can I note it down? What is in my hand? What is it that I can do about this situation? And then I note
What is
down
in your
all
control?
the
आपके
what is
control
in
में
my
क्या है?
control. Yes, yes. And then I put
Okay.
in what is it not in my control.
Wow.
Like COVID आया, कोई family बीमार हो गई, कुछ हुआ. It's not in my control. I can't do anything about it. But मैं क्या कर सकती हूँ? What is in my hand? So I find
Wow.
it's very useful.
Absolutely wonderful.
Yeah. So this helps me deal with my stress, well. Another thing which is very important is move. Don't keep sitting, because when we are stressed, we don't want to go out of the house. We don't want to go out of the room, but move. Make a conscious effort to move. Go for a walk. If you can't go outside, at least walk in your apartment, walk outside in the building compound, or even in your lobby. And that will also help you. And yes, of course, if this thing about feeling low, feeling dull, feeling depressed, किसी से बात नहीं करना है, मुझे कुछ नहीं अच्छा लगता है, your weight keeps losing, or you don't, and all of these things keeps happening over a long period of time, then make sure that you go and visit a doctor, because it could be depression.
Absolutely. So it's very important कि हमारे सब सीनियर्स को ये जानना कि आज की वीडियो की सब स्ट्रेटजीज अगर ट्राई कर कर भी you're not feeling better, so it's very important to get yourself diagnosed for the root cause of it. So मिन्हाज जी, इतनी simple tips आपने दी है for how we can manage our stress on a daily basis. रोजमर्रा की जिंदगी में ये इतना इजी है इनकॉर्पोरेट करना, एंड आई एम श्योर हमारे सीनियर्स को बहुत फायदा होगा इससे. And whoever's watching our channel, please like, subscribe and share. Thank you so much for your valuable guidance, and cheers to wellness. Bye bye.